like to give a special thanks, man. Special thanks to all you motherfuckers who prompted Eminem to drop Kamikaze and literally crash into everything. You talk about a lyrical manslaughter. And when I say manslaughter on this album, it's about 10 counts of manslaughter the nigga could get tried for. You talk about bar after bar after bar. Syllable game, metaphor, simile. Thank you, media, critics, rappers, label mates. Thank you for taking a shot at Eminem. And you know, I have my biases. My bias is lyrical capability. And I love hip-hop. I've seen them all. I've seen a lot of them rap. Lyrical capability ain't nobody fucking with this boy. I'm going to say it once. I'm going to say it again. What you have. This is an album review of Kamikaze. But I'm not these other niggas. I ain't going to put one out a day after like I actually heard it a few times to dissect it. See, that's what journalists do. They push it out fast. Try to get it first to get some attention. Ironically, M did a whole album on these motherfuckers and exploited them if you listen. If you listen. I hate the fucking media. But this is a album breakdown, song by song. I'm going to take my time. I'm not going to be one of those who compile 3 minutes of album review with his 11 songs, 2 skits. No, it's art. You have to evaluate art. For a long time, you have to look at art again. You have to see the abstractions in language arts. First song, The Ringer. Oh my God. The barcode has stepped up early. And The Ringer explains pretty much what he's been going through the last year. He said the media and people been criticizing his album, his work. And it's caused him to have crazy thoughts and go kamikaze on everything. And The Ringer explains it even in the first bars. We're going to listen to I would play the music, but they'll censor that, cut it off YouTube real quick. But go to the first bars. He said, let me explain just how to make greatness straight out the gate. I'm about to break it down. Ain't no mistakes allowed. But make no mistake, I'm about to rape the alphabet. I may raise some brows. So you got raise some brows and mistakes allowed, rhyming more than one word. So that cuts off 75% of rappers who rhyme only the word to end. You know what I'm saying? The rappers he specifically dissing. But him, he's rhyming about 8 to 10 words in 2 bars. And he's telling you what's about to happen. I'm going to cause controversy when I'm raising some brows. And I'm about to rape the alphabet straight out the gate. Period. If I press the issue just to get the anger out, full magazine that takes staples out. Vince Staples did. Vince Staples said his shit was weak. He's attacking everybody who said his shit was weak. So there's justification. But it's a double meaning. Could be. Full magazine could take staples out. A magazine has staples in it, 3 staples. If you take those out, you get the full edition, the covers where you put the shit on posters. That could be the meaning, or I could be overthinking the shit. And let your boy know. But full magazine that takes staples out. Savage, but ain't thinking about a bank account. 21 Savage bank account. That's an easy double meaning. Saying he a savage. But bitch, I'm off the chain like Taylor Brown. Another punch you gotta research or look up if you ain't heard of Taylor Brown. Someone who got kidnapped, was in chains. So he's saying, I'm off the chain, which means I'm dope. But I'm off the chain. She got released and freed. He said, oh, critiquing my talent. Oh, bitch, I don't know who the fuck y'all are to give a subpar bar or even have an opinion of you. You mention me, millions of views, attention and news. I mention you, lose for me, win for you, billions of views. You're 10 cents or 2. Skim through the music to give shit reviews to get clicks, but bitch, you just hit the fuse. So you just hit the fuse. You just pushed my button. That's what got me started on this whole kamikaze shit. Skim through the music to give shit reviews. If you review it after a day or 2 days, you didn't properly assess this work. You couldn't have got all this in 1 day. I'm sorry. It's abstract art. But he's saying like it's a lose-lose for me. If I diss y'all, y'all get blow up, notoriety. You feel me? You diss me, win-win for you, millions of views. Bam. Then he progresses. Catch my breath because this nigga crazy. Do you have any idea how much I hate this choppy flow? Everyone copies though probably know. Get this fucking audio out my audio. Adios. I can see why people like Little Yachty, but not me though. So he's mimicking the choppy flow. Everyone copies, but he's saying he can't stand it. Get this fucking audio out my audio. So get this music out my car. Adios, peace. Get it out, peace. I can see why people like Little Yachty, but not me though. Not even dissing, it just ain't for me. All I am simply is just an MC. Maybe Stan just isn't your cup of tea. Maybe your cup's full of syrup and lean. So that's a play with the words. Maybe Stan just isn't your cup of tea. Maybe your cup full of syrup and lean. And it could be another meaning in there. Stan and tea. I don't know that reference. But he said, get it right after he said it. Skim through some bars, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to all the bars I fucked with heavy. He said, old me kill the new me. Watch him bleed to death. I breathe on the mirror. I can't see my breath. Possibly I'm dead. I must be possessed. Like an evil spell. EVIL. So, you feel me? I'm dead. I must be possessed. Like an evil spell. So that's a punchline. But then with like an evil spell, he has another one at the tail end. Like an evil spell. EVIL. If you spell evil, it's that simple. Kinda simple if you listen. Okay. He continues. Jam a crest white strip through the tip of my dick with an ice pick. Stick it on a vice grip. Hang it on a spike fence. Bang it with a pipe wrench. While I take my ball sack and flick it like a light switch. So he's talking about inflicting pain on his own nuts. This is where people go, he ain't talking about nothing that's crazy. But if you follow and catch along, you might get some shit. He's inflicting all that pain on his nuts. This is what he's saying. But he skims to say, but these are things that I'd rather do than hear you on a mic sense. So he's saying, I'd rather go through pain than hear you niggas rap. These are things that I'd rather do than hear you on a mic sense. 9 cents of your rhymes is about ice and Jesus Christ. And so I'd rather cut my own nuts off than hear you niggas rap. That's an analogy. You know what I'm saying? All right. He keeps going. He said, you won't ever see MIC, but as cold as I get on the MIC, I polarize shit. So the temps might freeze and your skull might split like I bashed you upside it. Bitch, I got the club on smash like a nightstick. You won't ever see MIC. So he don't wear chains. You see him out in the public. He don't really wear shit. But as cold as I get on the MIC, so icy cold, but as cold as I get on the mic, I polarize shit. Oh, so when you polarize something, you give it notoriety to make it an issue. You're that big. But I polar ice shit, so the temps might freeze. There's a river called the Thames River. So I polar ice shit, so the temps might freeze. And your skull might split like I bashed you upside it. Bitch, I got the club on smash like a nightstick. Then he says to turn down for what I ain't loud enough. Getting at the critics again. And I skimmed through to my party said... But last week, an ex-fan mailed me a copy of the Mathers LP to tell me to study. It'll help me get back to myself eventually. Then he goes, ooh, to rock Lil M.A. The ooh. But he's saying a nigga mailed him a copy of the Mathers. I mailed that bitch back and said if I did that, I'd just be like anyone else in the fucking industry, especially in effing recovery. Bro, love me. So he's saying I ain't finna rap like myself. I'll be like everybody in the industry trying to copy my old me. And a recovery blown of me. So, finger bang, chicken wing, it could say. So he's saying, if I be like everybody else, I'll say some shit like that. Finger bang, chicken wing, it could say. Lil Pump, Lil Zane, imitate Lil Wayne. I should aim at everybody in the game. Pick a name. So this is the Kamikaze. I should name it anybody in the game. Pick a name. I kill him. I promise you. Ask him. This is where he goes crazy. Let me catch my breath to try to mimic it. He said, I'm fed up with being humble, and rumor is I'm hungry. I sure you heard rumblies. I heard you want to rumble like an empty stomach. I heard you mumbling, but it's jumbo to mumble jumbo. The era that I come from pumble you, that's what it coming to. What the fuck you gonna do when what the fuck you gonna do when you run into it? I'm gonna crumble you. I'm gonna take a dump on you, a number two if you ain't Joyner. If you ain't Kendrick or Cole or Shining, you're a goner. So that whole shit is, oh my God. I'm tired of being humble. Rumor is I'm hungry. I'm sure you heard rumblings. So, you know what I'm saying? If I'm hungry, you can hear rumblings from it. I heard you want to rumble like an empty stomach. Easy. You want to fight, but rumbling when your empty stomach is the same as rumblings. I heard you mumbling, but it's jumbled or mumble jumbo. It's nothing. The arrow that I come for will pummel you. That's what it's coming to. What the fuck you gonna do when you run into it? I'm gonna crumble you. I'll take a number two and dump on you. Easy. If you ain't Joyner, if you ain't Kendrick or Cole or Shine, you're a goner. I know they was like, ooh, thank you. Thank you. Continue. I'm about to bring it to anyone in this bitch who want it. I guess when you walk in the BK, you expect a Whopper. You can get a quarter pounder when you go to McDonald's, but if you're looking for a porterhouse, you better go get Revival. So he's comparing the quality. You know what I'm saying? You can get a quarter pounder if you go to McDonald's, but if you're looking for a porterhouse, you better go get Revival. But y'all are trying to acting like I served you up a slider. Like my shit is quality, but y'all criticizing like I served you up some bullshit. Oh my God. Then he continues. But saying I no longer got it because you missed the line and never caught it because it went over your head because you're too stupid to get it because you're mentally retarded but pretend to be the smartest with the expertise and knowledge. But you'll never be an artist, so he's still dissing the journalist. And I'm harder on myself than you can ever be regardless. While I'll never be as flawless, so he still think right now he in his prime. All I'll ever be is honest, even when I'm gone, they're gonna say I brought it even in my fucking 40s, or even when I hit my 40s like a fucking alcoholic. You hit a 40, who does that? An alcoholic. But he's talking about in age. When I hit my 40s, they say I still brought it in rap. With a bottle full of malt liquor, but I couldn't bottle this shit any longer. The fact that I know that I'm gonna hit the bottom if I don't pull myself up from the jaws of defeat. That lyrical, the syllable game in that segment and the segment with the Kendrick Cole and Sean is crazy. But he's in his prime, lyrically. He said, I get in beast, my enemies die. I don't cease fire till at least all are deceased. Play on words, cease and decease, and all my enemies die. East side, never be caught slipping. Now you see why I don't sleep. Not even a wink, I don't blink. I don't doze off. I don't even nod to the beat. Just double meaning. I don't sleep. I don't nod. I don't doze. I don't do nothing, but I don't nod to the beat. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you nod your beat. I don't even close my fucking eyes when I sneeze. Then he got the colorblind scheme because they said the cipher was weak. And he said, shout out to all my colorblind people. Instead of fire engine green, aquamarine. Then the Charlemagne jab after the bigger bang, little pump. Charlemagne gon' hate anyway. You feel me? Easy. Invite a man like a one a day. That's a one-liner. And then he finished. Well, he goes on about Trump, disses him and says, you feel me? He lost his fan base because most of you niggas was Trump supporters. A lot of Eminem fans was Trump supporters. He said his fan base shrinks to third. He wondered if drawing that line in the sand was worth it. He lost his whole fan base doing it. Damn, I didn't know that. Ain't lose me because I ain't fucking with the nigga. Then he finishes it. Don't want to turn us to a counseling sesh, but they've been putting me through the ringer. Title called The Ringer, but the ringer is a laundry metaphor. So I ain't ironing shit out with the press, but I just took this beat to the cleaners. So me and the press ain't hashing shit. Fuck them. It's always been fuck them. But the laundry metaphor, ironing and pressing, and I took the beat to the cleaners, to the laundry mat. Bar for bar. That's 13 minutes, one song. Motherfucker will review the whole album in 3-4 minutes and give whatever 3-5 star. Just why he did the album on you niggas. And if you listen, it's going at your heads, at your necks. This is Dame, The Ringer. This is episode 1, break down those bars. Kamikaze edition. The Ringer. Number 2 is going in order, motherfucker. So it's the greatest in the world. Greatest in the world. That's next. It's Dame. Comment the bars you thought was hot. Comment the bars I didn't get. Or comment what you thought it meant. It's all perspective. I ain't right. I ain't sure I got this shit right. Only M know exactly what all these bars mean. We all speculate. But comment. Let me know. Dang. Peace.